God. Here's my story. So for 10 years, I lived alone in an apartment next door to my sister and her family. On the weekends, I'd just spend my time out running around all day, shopping, going out to eat, just doing anything I wanted to do because I didn't want to be home because it was lonely. I dated guys off and on, but only, a few serious relationships. I worked out at the gym all the time. I went tanning a few times a week. I ate healthy. I had bleach blonde hair. I never weighed more than about 130, 135 pounds, which isn't too bad because I'm only 5'6". My life was pretty much the same schedule during the work week. I'd work, sleep, eat, work out, same routine over and over. And on the weekends, I was just never home. Well, then last April of 2011, an old high school acquaintance and I, his name's Jay, started talking on Facebook. Basically, we were just venting to each other about our recent exes, how we were tired of dating, ready to be single, didn't want to deal with it anymore. So, we weren't really friends in high school. We knew who each other were, and we were attracted to each other, but we never really talked or hung out. We did hang out one time through mutual friends, and that one time that we hung out, he played me a song on a keyboard, and he sang a song to me. It was the song Sold by John Michael Montgomery. Anyway, on Facebook, we exchanged phone numbers. I told him if he ever needed a friend, you have my number. Well, that was that. A week later, when I hadn't heard from him, I texted him. He was at work, but he said he'd get a hold of me the next day. So the next night, on April 8th, I was bored, so we started texting. He was going out to the bar with his friends, and I'm not a bar person, so I just decided while I was texting him, I'd drive to his town, which is about 15 minutes away from mine, for something to do, and I was kind of hoping that we'd meet up somewhere. So I finally let him know that I was in Wapak, where he lived, and he ended up leaving the guys at the bar to meet up with me in Walmart's parking lot. I didn't just want to go to his house. I was just kind of weird. So we met up in the parking lot. We talked for a while about, what we've been doing the last 15 years since we last saw each other walking through the halls of our high school. We ended up going inside. He bought toothpaste, deodorant, toilet paper, the manly things. We ended up going a block away to his house and just sat there and talked. We sat and talked about everything imaginable until about 6 o'clock in the morning. Neither of us had ever been married. I didn't have any kids. He had 2, a son and a daughter. One's 6 and one's 9. Just talked about everything. Well, I finally went home to get some sleep, and later that day I went back to his house. So, I think since that day, we've only ever spent about 2 days apart. So we met up on April 8th. On April 19th, he got down on one knee in his kitchen and proposed to me. About a month later, I moved in. In the beginning of June, we found out we were having a baby. August 1st, we moved to a much bigger house in a different town. And then January 31st, we had our beautiful baby girl. So now I'm just a stay-at-home mom, of a 5.5-month-old little girl. I hang out in my pajamas all day, every day, no makeup, hair in a ponytail. I lost my baby weight and was back down to 134 pounds less than 2 months after having her. But since then, having a baby's kind of tough when she doesn't want to sleep. So instead of cooking, I would just eat whatever's handy. Chips, cookies, candy, junk food, fast food. So now I'm up to 144 pounds. So I need to get back on track, and I'm trying to figure out how to find time to work out, eat healthy, do something with myself, all while taking care of my daughter, keeping up with the house, the laundry, the dishes, the cleaning, etc. My fiance works 12-hour days, so I need to find ways to keep up with everything on my own so that on his days off we can just relax and spend time together and go out and do things instead of having to spend 2 days in a row cleaning the whole house because I couldn't find time to do it during the week. So basically, I'm trying to bring my old life and my new life together. I need to find myself again and do the things that I used to always do that I love to do, cooking, eating healthy, working out, taking care of myself, and fit that into the whole new mommy life. So on here, I'm going to be showing how I'm, setting weekly goals, tracking my weight, my measurements, doing grocery hauls, shopping hauls, baby favorites, baby moments, mommy tips, cleaning tips, beauty tips, nutrition and exercise tips. I'll be sharing recipes and just sharing my whole journey and my progress. I find others' progress, inspiring and motivating when I watch their videos. It's like if they can get up at 4 a.m. and go run 2 miles, then why can't I squeeze in 20 minutes of cardio during my baby's nap? I just need to get myself back together and find little ways to do it to make it easier so I can actually stick to it. So since other people kind of motivate me, then maybe I can do the same for others by tracking everything. So our refrigerator and cupboards are basically empty, so tomorrow is going to be a major grocery shopping day. My mom's going to babysit the baby and Jay will be sleeping. So I'm going to spend the day of shopping and I'm going to be doing a grocery haul. So if you want to see more and keep up on with what I'm doing, stay tuned and check back in. And definitely check back in the next couple of days so you can see my grocery haul. See you soon.